Yo, what up, Blackish fam? It's your boy B. We're doing another reaction, and we're continuing to check out the Chicago artist known by Montana of 300. Man, somebody in the comment section actually put me on, and yo, we checked out this guy's music. He's super lyrical. Hopefully, keep my head from shining, bro. Right? Look like hey, without further ado, let's get right to it.
Oh shit, I wanna be any killer.
We don't have the lyrics, so I'm gonna have to break it down old school.
He jumped off the porch and man, his homies getting cash, moving packs, and he was trapped cause any day might be his last. Yeah. Lost all in the sauce, felt like a boss cause he was known. Down to risk his life for a block that he don't even own. Yeah, go home, king. Your family needs you, so go home, king.
Yo, that's a lot deeper than I thought it would be, right? If I'm hearing that properly. He said he's talking about some dude. He said he's trapped. Right? That could be him saying like he's trapped or he's in a trap house. He's out trying to get this money, and he's dying for a block that he don't even own. Right? He's claiming a block, something that he has no control over, no ownership of. He's basically out here bad in these streets, right? He said, damn, homecoming king, right? For those that don't know, or if you're new to the channel, we call ourselves Blackish University, modern day griots, right? You might be asking, what's a griot? Well, griot is someone traditionally in Africa that was known for passing wisdom down from generation to generation. It could be family history. It might be something about your family history. They were just a wealth of knowledge, and they were known in the community for holding large sums of information, but also using that information to help support the next generation. And we think about, what do we have now, right? Let's be real. Our information is being manipulated and censored every day. And you have to ask yourself why. I think it's a little bit more than they don't want to see black people succeed, right? Or why are they removing black men from the family structure, right? Why are they creating these vicious cycles of poverty and drug addiction? You'd have to think that there's another reason. And if you go back on some of the videos that we put together, there's evidence to prove, we are not the minority. You might think that, but there's a small selection of people that have to maintain power for their to basically continue getting money in the same fashion as they did years ago, and it's by keeping the majority in their place. The majority are the people in the world that are brown or black people, right? The majority of the world are people that have some color to them. We are not the minority, but because we've been broken up into different groups and different factions, we all think we're fighting for something different, right? Some people in the hood of Chicago, where I'm from, where Montana 300's from, some people will die to protect their block, and they don't even own it. They might not even own the building that they're living in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
He jumped off the porch and man, his homies getting cash, moving packs, and he was trapped cause any day might be his last.
He was trapped because any day might be his last, but his people are out moving cash, right? Well, I gotta listen to more of the song to understand it, but that could be his people have moved on and they're getting cash in other methods around the world, and he's stuck, he's trapped, but also mentally trapped in the trap house, right? Or there could be more of a simpler meaning.
Lost all in the sauce, felt like a boss cause he was known. Down to risk his life for a block that he don't even own. Yeah, go home, king. Your family needs you, so go home, king. The streets don't need you, that's not home, team. I won't mislead you, just go home, king. Go home, king, yeah.
That's like advice that you would get from an older generation, right? That's the word that's missing in the streets, right? There's not a lot of fathers. There's not a lot of people that made it out that are still in the hood that are saying, "Yo, you're moving wrong, bro. You're making the wrong moves, and you're gonna end up like this." let me paint this picture, man. Let me tell you how to get out of this, right? We don't have a lot of that. He's saying, go home, King, right? This ain't your home team, bro. You might think these cats are on your side, but this just happens to be based on the situation you were in. Let me show you how to go back and strengthen your family or be a real man, right?
Hey, he jumped off the porch and man, his home is getting cash. Moving packs and he was strapped as in it. They might be his last year. Lost all in the sauce, felt like a boss cause he was known. Down to risk his life for a block that he don't even know. Now go home, King. Your family needs you, so go home, King. Hey, the streets don't need you, that's not home team. I won't mislead you, just go home, King. Go home, King, yeah. He just wanted to flex on the phone and wanted to drip in designer and Jordans. I know how it be when you buzzing and fly on the honeys, I know they be swarming.
You listen to what he's saying, right? Yeah, so many people are addicted to this fast life, whether it be cars, whether it be it's nice things in general. Why? Because the hoes be swarming, right? Why do we do anything? Why do men do anything? The power of the PUSSY. It's why everybody want to dress fly, right? That's Jay-Z and R. Kelly, best of both worlds.
It's a trap, you don't see it's a game. They can never play if you forfeit. Gotta leave like you getting deported. See the hardest niggas turning for me. Really shit that I ever recorded. Give them balls like a water in the morning. Ay, death doesn't come with a warning. Ay, too many black mothers mourning. Ay, mama gotta pay for your casket.
Listen to what he's saying, right? The death doesn't come with a warning. Literally, any day that you wake up and you're moving in these streets could be your last. And that risk is even heightened if you're in an inner city and if you put yourself in predicaments that you know you shouldn't be in, right? And he said too many black mothers are mourning, right? Do you know what it looks like? Have you ever seen the aftermath after somebody gets shot or somebody gets killed and their siblings come out, the mom runs out crying, people are screaming, friends are crying, people are there videotaping, getting into it with you. I mean, it is an ugly scene. But for those that don't know, there is nothing like the sound of somebody who's just lost their child. There's just a sound that you make. There's a way that you scream that is like when you're screaming, when you get whooped with a belt when you're young, and you just are screaming so much that you can't scream anymore, and you lose that. Bro, it's deep, and it's nothing that's, you shouldn't, as a parent, you don't never want to see your kid die, right? You don't want to outlive your kids.
She can't afford it, but just giving the last of her cash up. They'll be making money off your organs. I know some niggas that's dead and some niggas in prison that wish that they did right. It's a lot of us not in our kids' life, man. You don't want to know what that shit's like.
Listen to what he's saying, right? There's too many dudes that they took so many men off the street. So many minority men are incarcerated that there's a lot of homes that don't have kids in them. And there's, baby daddy drama, and there's a cycle of men that come into your lives that your kids see as well, right? There's a cycle not just of poverty, but a cycle of drug addiction. There's a cycle of all types of things that are disproportionately affect our hood. And then you also have things like predatory lending, and right, you don't see a Chase Bank, but you see a currency exchange that's charging higher interest fees, right? It's harder to get a loan in the hood. You pay more in certain taxes and registration fees and tax and title fees. So there's a system. There's people that are benefiting from that vicious cycle that you're in. And it's just unfortunate that it has to be that way. He's saying, though, there's a lot of dudes that are in jail or in prison, or they're dead or in prison, that would change their life and go back and tell you how to live. But they're unfortunately not on the streets, right? These guys, once you know better, it's your job to do better and tell other generations, right? Modern day griots. It doesn't have to be lame, but you need to tell people how to move in these streets if you're able to make it out. Give them wisdom, right? These guys might not have a big brother or a dad in the picture. Might not have that.
Right, it's a lot of us not in our kids' life, man. You don't wanna know what this shit's like. But you know about interrogations, police in your face asking where you get drugs from. Getting pumped up with pistols, not snitching on niggas when they ask you who'd you get guns from. But you know about not knowing your outdate. Just another day when the sun comes. But you know about reading no letters and showing your sellers pictures of your loved ones. I'm the same niggas with the wrong niggas.
So what you know about that, right? What you know about only having a few pictures of your loved ones taped up or put under in your bunk bed, right? What do you know about that life? What do you know about waiting on letters from loved ones? You know how slow that is? Or someone putting money on your books, or who's coming to visit you? What's happening with the homies? What's happening with the baby mama? Who's in her life? Who's in your kid's life? Who's handling legal fees? Who's helping your mom and pops out? And nowadays, you got the pandemic on top of that. Yo, it can be tough, bro. A lot of people, when you talk about the stress that's in the hood, everybody thinks, oh, is it stressful because people want to whoop your ass everywhere you go? Nah, it's not like that, because if you're from the hood, you know how to move in the hood, and you know how to mind your own motherfucking business, right? And run the other way and turn the other cheek. But unfortunately, you're more likely to be put in positions or make decisions that are going to hurt you.
You know about reading no letters and showing your selfish pictures of your loved ones. I've seen niggas with the wrong niggas in the wrong place at the wrong time. Try to earn stripes, got the wrong kind. They ain't coming home for a long time.
Woo! What do they say about, listen to the play on words, right? If you earn your stripes, like if you're in the military, you might get stripes for doing certain things in the military, right? Or they say, like, you earn your stripes on the street. You earn your stripes by doing dirt or proving yourself, right? Like, yo, man, don't mess with me, B, bro. He's earned his stripes yesteryear, bro, right? But earn your stripes, like you think of people in the penitentiary breaking rocks, right, with the old ball and chain, and they're wearing penitentiary stripes. Just good wordplay, and you have to wonder, is that going over a lot of people's heads?
Ain't coming home for a long time. Jumped off the porch and minutes, homies getting cash, moving wrong niggas in the wrong place at the wrong time. Try to earn stripes, got the wrong kind. They ain't coming home for a long time. Jumped off the porch and minutes, homies getting cash, moving packs, and he was strapped cause in it, they might be his last. Yeah, lost all in the soft, felt like a boss cause he was known. Down the risk his life for a block that he don't even know. Yeah, go home, king. Your family needs you, so go home, king.
Yo, that's deeper, that's deep.
The streets don't need you, that's not home team. I won't mislead you, just go home, king. Go home, king, yeah. They labeled him a problem child, he love the way that chopper sound. No one around could calm him down, when too concerned with popping out. Go
Yo, listen to what he's saying, right? He's like, yo, this is how they labeled him a problem child, and now it was his job to uphold that truth, right? Oh, you want to call me a problem child? Does that ever work, right? What happens when you call somebody, when you say Tyler the Creator, you're using harsh hate words, right? You tell someone like Eminem that, what do? They're like, oh, you think this is crazy? Listen to this, right? They one up it. That's just crazy to think of. Anytime somebody is that lyrical or that good with the pen that they can make you think about personal situations, they've done their job. This guy's not only performing, right, but if he's writing this, yo, it's sick with it. Listen to the message behind the words. Listen to what he's saying, right? He said, go to school, make your mama proud. Don't worry about these streets. Don't worry about trying to get this money with these dudes that are going to risk their life for a block that they don't own. Dedicate a few years of your life to doing right, and you'll set yourself up for the rest of your life. You'll be able to kick it so much harder because you're earning at a higher pace, right? You're able to get better toys, right? It's a whole different life after you're making $80, $90, $100,000 a year if you've come from the hood. That's a lot of money, right? You can buy a home, buy the cars that you want, have the toys that you want, and you're only building from there, right? Invest in a rental property, be getting a little money there, pick up another fixer-upper, flip cars on the side, invest a few G's in your guys and help set up businesses, get a little money off the top there. You make your money work for you, right? But too many dudes are just caught up on, getting this quick dough that they're not positioning themselves for the next so many years, right? You're not thinking about the future.
Go home, king, yeah. They labeled him a problem child. He love the way that chopper sound. No one around could calm him down. When too concerned with popping out. Go finish school, fuck dropping out. For friends, go make your mama proud. Shit, his sorry man, your son didn't make it from the doctor's mouth. He started off selling.
I'd rather hear that you didn't make it when we're talking about college, right? But if they hear that you didn't make it from the doctor, that means something completely different. Yo.
Grams. He took it to hella bands. He got locked now. We wish he made better plans. Asking God every day for a second chance. Listen about his main bitch. Got him wishing he could still pipe, but now she waving at him from the other side of that glass. Windshield wipers. I bet you thought they wouldn't catch you.
Other side of that glass, right? They're in a visiting room. You think about county, think about a penitentiary, right? You're not visiting your loved ones face to face. You're behind some thick glass using a phone, right? Or an intercom system. He's saying, yo, windshield wipers, right? That the windshield, you wishing you could still pipe her down. But honestly, she might be out here getting the D from someone else, right? How long you locked up for?
The lawyers gonna try to finesse you. I bet you'll be keeping that club, but every time you in that courtroom, it's just you. Run it up like a windspring.
Yo, I bet you when you go to the club, right? You're talking about people know you, right? You're out here making moves, getting this money. When you go to the club, all these people are with you. But I bet when you go to court, it's just you, right? Who's really in your corner? Who's fighting for you?
Don't share enough and watch your friends flip. You might fuck around and get your kid hit. It's a fast life because it is quick trying to get rich.
The fast life. People say the fast life when you're making money illegally, right? It's fast, easy come, easy go. But he's saying, yo, it's a fast life because it ends quick, right?
But we die trying, friends falling out like they skydiving. Shooting bullets at his own homies, trying to clap them up and they ain't high-fiving. Picture leaving your family and your face all over the TV when they got the news on. Cold face and a suit on, like they talking to you at your tombstone. He jumped off the porch and made his homies getting cash. Moving packs and he was strapped as in it.
This is playlist. Playlist for me.
Felt like a boss cause he was known. Down the risk his life for a block that he don't even know. Nigga, home king. Your family needs you, so go home.
Your family needs you, bro.
The streets don't need you, that's not home team.
Think about the future. Think about your little ones. Think about your kids. Think about all the good days ahead, bro. There's too much to lose it out here on these streets, bro. Come on, Chicago, we can do better. Right, Chicago? Come on now. There used to be honor to this, bro. Nowadays, people out here moving like they got no honor, bro. Come on, we're the homies in the hood that could teach these young cats about this, bro. Good music, man. This is just a shout out, man. Such a great find. Montana of 300. That's Homecoming King. I was trying to break it down without the lyrics. If there's anything I missed, yo, leave it in the comments and let me know. Is there any other music from him that I should check out? Yo, I've enjoyed it so far. Very lyrical, very intelligent, right on my alley. I love stuff like this. Don't forget to subscribe to the station. Support.